Wait a minute, I bet you're saying you have already done Mega Man. Play something else. Well, no, I'm not going to. Because I looked back and I saw that I've been doing videos about Let's Lays, and I have been doing them for 12 months, which is far too long, and I really should have stopped at some point. I don't know why. I probably should have quit at least 8 months ago, but I want to go back and I want to see if I'm better at this game, if I've improved, and I've been practicing at it, and I wanted to see if I could impress myself, hopefully one other person, maximum, maybe, probably not, but I have a few conditions. No continues, all the levels in one video. Oh yes, no save states, because I'm doing this on camera. That's embarrassing. And I will only cut deaths if they are ridiculous and really counterproductive. And there's only one thing I'm gonna do that I think I might need to cut deaths on. We'll see. But otherwise, starting on Bomb Man's level, it's a nice time. I like it, and I have to apologize to someone by the name of Felix Deckett. They are on YouTube. He's a good guy, a funny guy. He does no damage runs of stages, and I suggested Bomb Man's level because I thought it would be easy. Well, by easy, I did not realize that I meant fucking nuts-crushingly annoying. Which, it turned out, was the case, so I have to apologize. I'll link you to his channel. He's a good guy. Just watch him. He's fun. Don't watch him until you're done with this video. That's a demand of all of my loyal followers. What? I'm just making a video for everyone in my command to do things. Whatever. I'm trying to do a no damage run of Bomb Man. See if I've picked up any tricks of the trade. How will it... Oh, I don't... These guys are tough, though, for no damaging. You have to be very quick to shoot them, and that jump is not easy if you're not ready. But I don't know. I might get a no damage, I might not. It's not a requirement, I'm just trying. Because, to be honest, I've practiced this game quite a bit. There are a few spots that have ended runs, and I'll point them out when I get to them. But Sniper Joe... I don't believe I knew this when I first played it, but if he's jumping up and you shoot him, you will damage him even though it looks like you should be blocking. So that's something new to me. You might have already known that if you didn't. That's okay. I'm glad that we can share the knowledge that we both have now. That's nice, isn't it? Kind of. I don't know. Goodness. I don't like Sniper Joe just sitting there, so smug. Just because he's standing in front of the door, but I appreciate him more than other people guarding boss shutters, who we will also discuss. Just head on down, buddy. It's gonna be okay. Go on. Now, these guys, I like to just jump past, and their timing pattern is a little weird sometimes. Wait, is that... Am I on the... crap. Well... I don't know. A no damage run's possible, just guess it wasn't in the cards for me. But Bomb Man has a fairly simple pattern for the most part, which I will still manage to not really follow, but what are you gonna do? If you get too close to him, he'll jump away from you and he'll get all spooked and scared. But he's not too bad. No damage running him, apparently, is not as easy as I assumed it would be, but regardless. He's a fun guy, I guess. But for all of you Mega Man aficionados, of course you know that we will be going to Guts Man next, because the Hyper Bomb is his weakness. I'm actually lying, we'll be going to Fireman. You must be talking to yourself, and all of your family members. Why are you doing Fireman? That's crazy talk. Well, clearly, it's because I'm going in a crazy set of stages orders. Who cares? I'm just doing it in a dumb order. I don't know why. I thought it'd be fun to go reverse of the normal. It's cool, right? Not really. No. Now, I will say I understand a few people might not be terribly happy with the prospect of me doing a game twice, but I will be honest, I am considering wishing I'd brought the Thunder Beam, because I don't know how to take care of those guys without a special weapon sometimes. I am considering doing other games, maybe more than once. Not constantly, not a big slew of them. But to my credit, I have watched older things I've done, and I'm not entirely happy with them, but I'd just like to give them another shot. I hope that's not a vicious idea to the lot of you. If there's some massive outcry against doing that, then I will certainly oblige. But I've gotten better at actually recording things, and commentary, I think, is a little less muffled and awful. So, I don't know. I'll probably talk more about those games than I will here, which is just kind of... This is a retrospective, I think. Not really, it's just me playing the same game. This is different, but I promise I'll talk more about the gameplay. Like this section, I'm gonna do this like an adult. I first used the magnet beam when I did this the first time. This time, you can walk through this fire, you just have to time it very careful times. You'll have to forgive me if I'm a little still for a moment. I want to get my bearings and concentrate. I can do this. Fuck. Alright, well let me try this one. I'm better at this one, I promise. Okay, just focus. Excellent! 1 out of 2. That's a solid 80%. I'm doing good. I'm pleased with this. I like that. Now these spines, I guess you know what, I'll use the hyper bomb. I got it for a reason. Shit, oh, darn. I forgot that when you unpause from the weapon screen, it knocks you off the ladder. Well, that's not the game's fault. It's just how it's programmed. Now there's a spine coming from down here. Just gotta get the rocket. No, I see you. Come on, get over there. Get over there. Now jump down. Just keep hopping, because if the spine is on the floor at the same time as you, it'll go faster. But if you're jumping, it'll be nice to you and it'll avoid you. And if you'll forgive me, what I'm going to do is farm for a teensy bit of health, because I just want to go after bosses with full health, just as a security oh wow. I guess I didn't need to farm for very long. Well, now I'm gonna farm for free life. If you're gonna drop big health, then sure. See what else you got, boys. Big weapon energy, too. I don't need it, but I mean... Well, I'm not gonna use the hyper bomb on Fireman. That'd be stupid. Let's see, come on. I like the points. I'll take those points, but just, come on, man. Give me something else. Give me some free lives, please. This is asinine. I need lives. The weapon drops for lives, they don't happen a lot. Enough farming, Mega Man, go! Alright. But yes, quite honestly, you don't get lives to drop very often, so don't count on that to happen. That's why I'm trying to make a point of every time there's a free life in a level just sitting there, staring at you with its big dead eyes. I want to get it out into my container of lives. Now, Fireman, you can easily no damage if you trick him. If you let him fire first, you just hop his shots. But screw that, I don't care. I'll just shoot him. I just farmed for health. What else am I gonna do but waste it all? God. I really need to redo all my games. And put, like, special effects in them. Everyone would love me so much. It's the only way I'm gonna get famous. Now, as I'm sure all of you have guessed, since we just got Fireman's weapon, we'll be going after Bomb Man next. I'm sorry, we'll be going to Iceman. I don't know what's happening in my life anymore. Iceman, I want to mention the clear points. They're randomized, so it's not always the same amount of points that you'll get. I don't know how many people know that, but I wanted to bring it up. I figured it was important to know for all of you out there. But I like Iceman's level. It's interesting visually. I think it's probably prettier than the first 2 levels. I don't know why I'm using words like prettier, but I enjoy this level very much. I'm just not a big fan of something that comes later, which is the only reason I got the Firestorm so early. And I'm gonna try and not abuse the Firestorm like a beautiful spouse. But I will at least enjoy the Mega Buster as well, or the pea shooter. I don't know what it's called in the first few games. I don't think it's the Mega Buster till 4. But I should probably stop debating internally about Mega Man canon, and instead just have fun, as the game just loves to slow down, and 2 big health, so 0 big healths. How are you going to get out of tricky situations now? Well, by using the Hyper Bomb to blow that spine up. Perfect. Pure genius. Now, these disappearing blocks, these Yoku blocks, as the Japanese call them, probably, I don't care, are not as bad as a lot of people say. They don't get too bad until Mega Man 2, but we're not there yet. We're not gonna be there for a while. Unless you go back in time or something, in which case, we'll be there in like a week. But another thing I wanted to say about that whole replaying games thing is nothing, because I'm not going to talk about it, because I got to talk about these footholders, and how if they shoot you, you'll like... If they shoot you, you should just take damage. You shouldn't go back into the pit. That's really obnoxious. Oh, I did not think I was going to make that. And there have been times where I haven't even been shot, and I just floated through and fell to the bottom, even though I landed on the thing. And I don't understand why. The reason I got the Firestorm, though, is because I don't want these penguins to knock me off into the pit. And the Firestorm produces a little bit of a shield, and that's very appreciated, because this is not easy. But we're on the last one. I think we're okay. I don't even care if I get hit. I just want to get that life. Of course not. You know what? I got through the footholders in one go. That's really all I care about right now. And we're coming up to someone pretty familiar to me. It's the Big Eye. Oh boy. Speaking of randomized, never predict his jumps, I'm telling you. Despise them. I know I said I wouldn't use the Firestorm, but that doesn't apply to Big Eyes. He gets the use of every weapon. I'm going to show you something awesome. Moonwalk! That's what I like. But these games, I'm telling you. Oh yes, about replaying games. I don't know. Who cares? Now, what we're gonna do is do something annoying, which is Buster Duel Iceman, which is a lot harder than you might think it is. Probably. I have no idea what you're assuming Iceman's capabilities are. But 3 hits and you die, so be prepared to fall on the icicles like a dummy. Sorry, I didn't mean to fall 3 times. Well, that's okay. I was expecting a little trouble from Iceman, I don't care. I lost a life, but I gained a life, so it's like equilibrium, I don't care. It's like poetry, they rhyme. I'm okay, and I should mention that the Hyper Bomb does fairly good damage, I think like 4 or 5 bars to Iceman, but I don't particularly care, because the Hyper Bomb is slow, and the reaction is not the best on ice, so I'm just going to stick to the Buster. It's a little easier for me. But I do like that some weapons do damage to certain masters, even though they're not their official weaknesses. And, oh man, I think we might... No damage. Oh, jump. Alright, no damage. That's not bad. I'm pleased. But yes, I don't think any other circumstances are present other than Firestorm on Cutman and Hyper Bomb on Iceman, where a non-weakness weapon hurts a master. But we're going to Gutsman next, because I wanted to fool you into thinking I was going to Elec Man. Why are we going to Gutsman? You might be curious. Well, first, here is the iconic Metul, who you shoot in between the eyes, not unlike the film Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, these are platforms, for this is a platforming action game. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now is the real part of the level, which, honestly, when I replayed this, struck me how short it was. Maybe I'm just overestimating the rest of the levels, but it seems incredibly short. It's just this walk through the miners, and then you fall down. And I kind of like these miners. Like, it's a fun dodging game with their pickaxes, and that was not smart. I don't know why I stood next to him. I wanted to see if he could get through his shield, I guess. But I do like the kind of dodging game, even though I'm terrible at it. Whoop! Get out of here, Ricky. And Bunbies, I'm no fan of you, and I don't know how you get those 1-ups, I'm telling you. It doesn't really matter, but I'm glad I have the Ice Slasher now, because that means Big Eyes ain't even a thing anymore, dog. Get out of here, buddy. On to the boss. I'm telling you, man, that level's short! Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just so good at those platforms. I don't know. But since I actually do have his weakness, I will attack Gutsman with the Hyper Bomb. Why not? I don't have any reason not to. And I already fought him Buster only in the first time, and that was when I was terrible. That was a year ago, man. I had no talent. Now I'm professional, so I'll do things easier. I don't know. Now, jump back. Yes! Just behave yourself, Gutsman. Oh no. Hooray! Maybe that, you know, I probably could do that level no damage if I was careful and good. I'm looking at this and seeing a bunch of opportunities, but it doesn't really matter. Just some fun ideas. I probably won't try stuff like that, just looking at the possible worlds I could conquer of Mega Man. Now, Elec Man's level, I will say Iceman was an annoying robot master to you know, use no weapons on other than Buster. Well, Elec Man was the big problem. Elec Man, we'll talk about the boss fight soon. As soon as I get these jumps mastered the infants could do. But Elec Man was what ended a lot of runs. Then there was something else that ended runs, and I'll talk about. But he was the big enchilada, I'm telling you. I don't know why, but he... Well, I know why, but I'll talk about him when we're done with the level. I don't know why I'm even using the Hyper Bomb. I have good weapons like Firestorm, and that's it. Ice Slasher's good, it's just very situational. You know what, I'll just use Firestorm for these eye guys. I don't want them to hurt me. How many more Power Rangers references can I make? Let's see. We'll see. Floating eyes are not as bad as I used to think they were. You just have to have your wits about you, I'm telling you. I get mad when I miss those disappearing blocks, though. They're not that bad. Not yet. This isn't that bad either, though. I'm kind of surprised that they don't have any disappearing blocks in the Wily Castle. That seems like an appropriate place for them to have them, but I guess they didn't have the hatred they have for the player yet. That wouldn't come until Mega Man 2. Oh, I thought we were almost done with the level. No, we still have quite a ways to go. Yeah, Elec Man's level is a little long, I think. Oh well. But I think I can answer all of your questions right now. Yes, I'm single, and that's the only question I assumed you had. Thank you. No, I'm lying. The guts blocks. That's why I went to go get the super arm first. I promise you. What? What? Bullshit! There's no way that happened! Wow! Holy macaroni! I'm sorry for yelling. Whoa, shit, man. That's good news. Oh boy. Okay. Anyways, spines and we got the magnet beam, which produces platforms. Yeah, that's the reason I went to Gutsman, because I didn't want to play it stage twice. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Wow. Anyways. We're almost at the end. Just gotta get past these fleas. Well, not really, because that one's just gonna stand over there. That's okay, that's his business. I really was considering, after playing this level for a while, to go out of my way to get the rolling cutter and just use it on Elec Man, but I thought, well, that'd be kind of boring. I don't want to kind of cheapen it out. If I'm gonna do this hard, I'm gonna do this the hardest way. I might as well not really cheapen everything on the tough bosses, so whatever. Come on, there you go. And I'm gonna do one other thing that I'll advise you not to do if you ever play this game later, and that is far harder than no weaponing Elec Man. You'll see. There's an easy way to no damage Elec Man. If you get in the room and you point your buster directly at him, and he'll lift his arms and you shoot him in the armpit, and then you just keep repeating with one bullet. And I'm probably doing a poor job explaining it, but that's not what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is buster only Elec Man, because most of the weapons I have really, I don't even think they mostly damage him. Let's see how this goes. I'm sure it'll go great. But my strategy is I want to use one bullet to be very cautious, because if you start firing like a madman, they will follow suit, these robot masters, and they will start giving you the business. But if he gets up here, which he will routinely, because he will outspeed you no matter how far you shoot him back, you jump over his Thunder Beam. And you only get 3 hits, so be cautious. Now this is about when I'm gonna die, I'm sure. Oh, okay, well just keep on jumping, Elec Man. You're not all that. I think I'm shooting you. But I like that it does a decent bit of knockback. That's appreciated. Almost got him. Maybe I can actually do this. 2 hits. Well, we're even. And alright! It was very dumb to fire a second shot, but I did it! That's awesome! I'm pleased. I'm sure people could do better, but for me, that's good times. So congrats to me. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going to Cutman's level next, and I'm gonna share a little anecdote with you good folks. When I was recording this whole game, I beat the first 6 stages, and I was really excited. And then, I went to the Cutman level again on accident when I meant to go to the Wily stages, and I didn't think you could go back into levels in this game. So I wanted to kill myself. I was so furious. But I kept recording because I thought, hey, maybe I'll be able to just cut it out. And anyway, I died against the Cutman fight, and I was baffled. Baffled to the extreme. Well, that's okay. I've had a couple failure takes. Actually, this is really boring, but I actually have another take of all of Megaman, and I was going to use it, but then I realized I could probably do better. So I went with another take, which is what you were watching now. I could post that other one if people cared. I don't know why you would. But I did things differently a little bit. I was different tasks against bosses. A little more annoyances, I suppose. You know, I remember playing through this as a year older, or younger, rather. I'm forgetting what words mean, I apologize. When I played this the first time, I complained that this level was not cut-themed enough. And in hindsight, that is an incredibly dumb complaint. And I don't know, man. I was exaggerating, I think. That was what it was. Too much exaggeration. But you know what, man? Picasso, he exaggerates. I'm telling you, man. Picasso, he knew what it was. I'm telling you. I'm just a guy who relaxes. That's what I do. This guy, fuck Picasso, stupid fucking potato face. I don't give a shit about him. What was I talking about? Megan? For those of you wondering if Megan Schroeder and I are still an item, no, she dumped me because of those 3 pictures, and no, that is not Crystal in those pictures, that is Megan! Wait. Oh, we're in Cutman's level, my bad. Yeah. These guys are Susies, and they move in 2 directions. That's a simple pattern. Thank you for making an easy to remember pattern, Capcom, I appreciate it. Makes things a little easier for me. Thank you. Now, I think they're enemies on the... Look at that big health! It's the biggest health I ever saw in my whole entire life. Thank you. Get on down there, Megaman. We're almost at the next boss, who... I would say the Cutman stage is harder than Bombman's stage, but the fight against Cutman is significantly easier than Bombman. But forget fights against Cutman, because we gotta take care of this big old eye. Get out of my face, big eye. I have no time for your shenanigans. I was gonna walk under him, but I got nervous. I apologize. Oh man, set of boss shutters, and we're almost at the boss. Oh no! I don't know why I'm being so callous. I apologize. Do you ever have a memory of a game you don't have any idea what it is now because your ideas are just floating through your mind? You can't crystallize them? No, neither do I. Alright, Cutman time. I want to see if the Ice Slasher is useful on anybody. Nope! Thanks, Capcom. Thanks a million. Cutman, get my life. I can't hit him with both. It's not fair. It's too easy. I don't know why I'm even using the goddamn guts blocks. I mean, come on. This is the easiest boss fight ever. I'm just being too scaredy cat that I'm gonna die on him again. That's all it is. I'm sorry. A lot of points, though. I'm gonna try for 1,000,000. I promise. Well, we've got all the stages done. That's good progress. Now we're on to the Wily Castle, which will possibly be a little more difficult. Now that I have all the weapons, what could possibly be a problem for me? Well, the dumb ideas that I have might not help. But we'll talk about that. I like these stages. At first, I don't know. I used to think that Mega Man 1 was like the worst of all the Mega Man games. We're all done with them now anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm starting to kind of reconsider that. The stages are a little bare bones, generally, and I mean, when I looked at this for the first time, I thought, wow, we're outside, what a crazy stage. But then I realized we're also going in to Wily's Castle, and we're busting in, and of course, it makes sense, he's got Big Eyes as guards. That adds up to me. I get it. Makes more sense now. Wow, shoot. Oh, come on. It was so rude. I was positive this wouldn't happen, and it did anyway. Get out of here. Stop it, Big Eye. Anyway, fucking who cares about Big Eye? They're just dorks. I appreciate that, man. What? I don't get it. It doesn't even matter. Weirder stuff has been happening. Alright, wow, I forgot how shitty I am at timing the Ice Slasher. Okay, whatever. We'll get it eventually. Doesn't matter. But I do like Mega Man 1. I wouldn't really say it's like the black sheep of the Mega Man franchise or anything like that. If anything, I'd say probably the black sheep would be Mega Man 8. But regardless. I think this game's okay. It's not one of my favorites. I like it better than I like 5, and I like it a little more than 7, but otherwise it's a fairly solid game. I don't really dislike any Mega Man games, honestly. I wasn't a big fan of Mega Man 5, and I was really negative about it when I played through it, but honestly it's not that bad. And I know that I'm one of the minority that likes Mega Man 8, but my taste, I guess, can be called into question later. Right now, we're going to actually utilize the magnet beam for once. I wanted to find a place to use it in Cutman's level, because it's always strange to me to use it, and waste it like I just did there. It's strange to me to use it in levels that I don't usually use it in, but there aren't always a lot of spots to use it in. Oh well. Head on up, Megaman, for everlasting peace. Just time it just right. We got plenty, nothing to worry about. And I think that hole that will drop you down will probably drop you into spikes, so you want to be careful. Now, my plans here, going after the Yellow Devil, Buster only. I don't know why, I just figured if I'm going to make this harder, I will do the tough boss with Buster only. And how do you think that that went? Poorly, that's how it had gone. That's right, I actually cut out a death for once, but that's because I will show you. I'm gonna keep doing this Buster only shit, but I will show you during the course of this fight why I cut that death out. And that is because this fight, done Buster only, is incredibly fucking boring. There you go. It takes 2 health off of him. I will say, I appreciate that, Capcom. Thank you. But really boring. I'm not saying this is the time I'm gonna beat him. I'm just saying that death, I just had to cut a death. Come on, that's just ridiculous. I think that honestly took 4 minutes. So I'm just. If someone honestly out there, I can't blame you. If somebody says like, "Hey, were you save stating off camera?" I'll upload the whole thing to prove a point. That is that I don't cheat like a chump. If you want, I don't care. Like I'll do that. But I'm just saying, if they doubt the veracity of my claims, I will be an honest man and show you the fruits of my labor. However, I don't want to bore you. Fucking needless deaths. I hate it when he puts his eye up there. You can't hit it when it's that high unless you use a special weapon, which I'm not gonna do. Could I potentially no damage Yellow Devil? Fuck you. Yes, I probably could, but I'm not good at it. This fight, honestly, it's more about, it's so repetitive that eventually, like, you just kind of lose your groove, and it sucks, and that's the real. Come on, bro, what up with that shit? You just kind of lose focus because it's boring, and that's not a well-designed fight. IMO. Fucking Yellow Devil, come on, that's like, is that 4 times in a row you put your fucking eye up there, bro? Thank you. And sometimes I'll miss when he puts his eye, like, medium high up there. And that sucks. Just like getting hit, but who cares? I'm gonna be honest with this fight. I won't cheese him. It's not that bad. It's, I don't know. You should use the Thunder Beam on this fight, okay? Please do that. I've never tried another weapon on him. I'm curious as to like how the Rolling Cutter and Firestorm would do. I believe the Firestorm is his weakness in Mega Man Powered Up, but I'm not positive about that. I'm not sure. Regardless, I hate it when you do that, bro. Yellow Devil, come on. If one more hit, thanks, dude. Alright, well, maybe we'll be cutting another death, for fuck's sakes. The first one was just embarrassing. This one at least has some modicum of dignity. Alright, thank you for putting it in your midsection. I appreciate that. I don't understand why you would. Thank you. Okay, 1 hit and I'm done. Just gotta be cautious. Just 1 more set. Come on. 1 itty bitty little jump, and then we're all oh, you asshole! It's kind of funny, actually. But I mean, fuck you, jerk. Just waving your big yellow dick in my face, trying to fuck me over. Thank you, we're done. Please, please don't bother doing this fight, Buster only. There's no reason to do that. It's self-imposed challenge. If you want to do it, go ahead, but I'm just telling you, it's really dumb to do that. It just eats up time, that's all it does, I'm telling you. But finally we can go on to a better level. One that isn't so irritating. Though these guys are a little scary. If you don't know what their timing is, they will knock you into that pit. Perfect. I think that's the last of them. Maybe? No, I remember. There we go. Not sure why the spikes are there, because you're never gonna hit them, but whatever. Maybe I can actually get to those power-ups. What do I want to... Well, I guess I'll be powering up the magnet beam. What a completely necessary thing to do. Who do we got? Cut Man. Alright, we can take him down, no problem. He flies quite a far ways back from this Mega Buster, I'm telling you. I'm sure you already noticed, though. Wow, you are easy, Cut Man. Jeez. But, I think, okay. Get the Thunder Beam out. Awesome. Now, if I recall correctly, we will be fighting Elec Man very soon. So, I will at least use the Rolling Cutter. I don't plan on Buster only dueling him again. I don't have any desire for that sort of malarkey. There we go, awesome. Wow, so far I don't know, I'm no damaging this level. I'm sure that that'll remain. Of course it won't. Fuck. I don't know, I guess I'm just bad at getting those guys to time quite right. Oh well, they don't do much damage, I never noticed that. I guess their real danger is throwing you into the pit. Ah, 1-up. Just what I like to see. Makes up for that death against Yellow Devil. Oh, what? Never mind, no it doesn't. Alright, my apologies. Ah, a 1-up. Makes up for that death against the Yellow Devil. Perfect. Anyways. Sorry about that. Now we can maybe use the Hyper Bomb to do some good. Nice, Hyper Bomb. You're okay. This playthrough, you're proving your merits. Fuck this. I don't want to just always use the Thunder Beam, but it's so good. And I didn't have it for the last 1,000 stages, so why not, you know? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I could no damage this, probably not. No, I don't think I could with the boss. Well, you know what? We're here, might as well get the weapon energy. I appreciate that the ladders don't extend all the way down, but if you go carefully, you can still hold on to them unless you switch weapons like that. But I like that they made it so you can't go back up the ladder, so you have to make a decision. That's appreciated. I don't know, maybe you could get up back there with the magnet beam, I'm not too sure. And I'm not sure how I'll do on the clone, but we'll see. Generally you are supposed to use them, fight him using the Firestorm, but I don't know how well I'll do. Maybe I'll do amazing, maybe I'll do terrible. Whatever. I don't know. I'll use the Thunder Beam. Maybe that'll... It's different, so that's better, I guess. Sometimes I do good, doing things differently. Sometimes I do terrible. Oh, shoot. I remember hearing somebody say that if you fight him using the Thunder Beam, he can kill you in 3 hits, which is completely inaccurate, but whatever. Get out of here, man. Stop your firing on me with... Why? Oh, you asshole, dancing in the air just because you think you're so smart. Whatever. Okay. Getting some points. Let's try the Firestorm this time. Maybe that'll work a little better. Just go down the hole. Come on, Megaman. You don't have me. I don't have to hold your hand for this, okay? I don't know if I ever really noticed that, but I like that there's a tiny little shutter that closes up there, and it takes maybe like 1/10 of a second to actually shut. Now let's see if I can do this Firestorm. Well, you know what? I can't even complain that his attacks do more damage to you than you do to him, because I think that's reasonable if it's a boss, you know? I don't know if I really like him running into you, causing him damage. It's kind of annoying, but... Shit, I can't even tell which one I am. Okay. I don't think I was that one. Wow. I died on an Just go down the hole, Mega Man. I died on the Jesus, really? I died on the clone more than I died on the Yellow Devil Buster only. For fuck's sakes, that's... that's pretty ridiculous. Oh well. Eh. Gotta do what you gotta do. I guess, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Just Buster him. Oh, Jesus. Okay, the Busters... Wow, am I gonna die to him a third time? Okay, try the Thunder Beam, I guess. Jesus, I'm bad at this. What am I doing so shitty at this guy for? Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should have used that other take. Okay, try the Rolling Cutter. Maybe that's, well, amazing damage, but well, it knocks him away pretty far, so that's something. Keeps him at bay. Okay, maybe. Okay, I think I've got this. I apologize for my my baffled buffoonery in the previous two fights. I don't know where Mega Man went now. I hope he's okay. I think he went invisible because he was afraid the clone would kill him somehow. Alright, 1,000,000 points already. Maybe I'll get 10 million by the end of the game somehow. I won't, but it'd be cute. Alright, let's see what we got in store next. Now, I still remember when I recorded this the first time, I must have muffled a save state, because I had to start it by saying, oh, I'm sorry, I got hit by one of those and I couldn't reload. Now, no such thing will happen, because no save states are being applied. There's no time for that sort of childish nonsense. Not in Mega Man times. No way. No how. Whoop. Oh, damn. Whatever. We're getting to an easier boss, so at least that'll be kind of a relaxer. I do like this little section running through the hall. Running... Well, no, I guess we're not running in the 90s, but we almost are. We're running in the 87s. So that's close. Keep on jumping, though, Mega Man. Those bombs are not friends of your... Fuck. Dumb jumps. I'll use them all. I'll jump dumb all the time. Don't ever doubt me. I'll do it as much as I want, brother. Miss you, Macho Man. Okay. Now, this guy, I originally, I don't remember his name. It's some numbers and digits. I have no idea. I was originally going for this. That's what I didn't... What I planned on doing is just Buster only, and then shoot him with the Guts block. So I just go back and forth. One Buster, one block. But fuck that, that's stupid. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'd really appreciate the sprites not flickering. Thank you. I'm glad I died to these two easy bosses so frequently. Okay. Enough pausing and unpausing like a grumpy boy. Because I'm gonna do a little better, I hope. To be quite honest, I just wanted to check my lives and see if I was going to be resetting this take. I won't. I'll see how it goes. Fuck. Whatever. I guess the most interesting thing I can mention is that if you look at the little orbs they shoot and his life bar, they correspond to whatever color's in the center, and... Oh, shit. Okay, I'll kill that one. Oh, fuck, that was dumb. I should've just... They go faster, so be careful. They go faster the more you kill them. I'm telling you, these bubble bots. That's not their official name. Do not ever assume that. Now, get out of here. Awesome. That went okay, I think. We're on the last level, though. That's great. This is the best news I've ever heard. I think we might be able to do this. We just have to fight a few robot masters and a few evil doctors. And then we'll be all set. We'll have finished this game. Maybe I can do this. Have faith in me. And I'll have faith in the faith. I think I already said that, so never mind. Kill these eyeballs. That's the last of them. We don't have to worry about them anymore. I'm gonna use the magnet beam to get some more magnet beam. Can I... Oh, thank God. If I couldn't get up there, I would have been incredibly sad. Just... Oh, Mega Man. Silly boy. That's not what you're supposed to stand. Ah, that was good placement. Even... Wow! Wow, good placed. Nice. Mega Man, you're doing okay. This, though, I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. Just keep on running, Mega Man. You're doing fine. Oh, I remember this part. I'm not a big fan of this part. Come on, I don't have all day. Well, I do, but I'll pretend that I don't to pretend I'm angry for some reason. No, I'm not gonna risk falling on that magnet beam. And don't fall back on the platform while it's coming this way. You know why? Because it'll drop you. No doubt. You don't have enough time to throw that magnet beam. Get on it. Come on. Awesome. Now, I believe in my original playthrough I called this a Kuenbu. That's not the accurate term for that. That is a Yasichi. Which... I'm not going to explain why I called it a Kuenbu, but there's something similar looking to that. My apologies, though. That's a Yasichi. I did not mean to use its slave name. Yes, Bomb Man will use fire, because I don't like you, Bomb Man. Get the fuck out of my life. And I believe next we have Fireman. I say I believe, despite my steadfast knowledge that this is in fact Fireman, judged by his fire-based attacks, and my ice damaging him. Because ice will melt, and water will hinder fire, I suppose. Next is Iceman, and I'm going to guarantee you, if I don't hit him with 3 Thunder Beams, I'll be pissed. I'm not taking damage from you, you little mug, but you have to jump to hit him with that one, because his jump, he will jump above your Thunder Beam, but get out of there before the ice hits you, and now we're at good old Gutsy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I would love to Buster Duel him, but not in this room. I'm not used to fighting him on this terrain. And I just want to get to Wily and call it a day. Now, if I recall correctly, Firestorm is one of the more advantageous weapons to use against Wily 1. And by that I mean I know that it is. I have to stop pretending that I'm not sure, because I know. I'm just pretending so I look cool for all you beautiful internet ladies that are all probably dudes anyway. Oh, shit. Looks so cool. Alright. Awesome job. That was the best I've ever done in my entire life. Well, I've still got a life, so whatever. I'm this far. Who cares? Really. You know what? I know I'm gonna win. I don't give a shit. I've beaten everything else, Wily. I don't care what you throw at me, because I've already won. So right now, I just want to take the time, and I want to thank everybody for watching anything that I've done. Again, I've said this 100,000 times, but if you've got any qualms, if you think anything could be better, now is the time to tell me, dog. Tell me anytime you want. I don't give a fuck. I ain't no butthurt little baby boy. Just tell me if something sucks my dick. I will see if I want to change it, and if I don't, fuck you for daring to question my brilliance. But thank you for watching me and supporting me throughout these years. And for you, I will kill him with the Ice Slasher. I guess that was impossible. Never mind. I'll kill him with the magnet. No. Fuck it. Mega Man, you're all that's needed. I don't need any special weapons. It was you who had the strength all along, Mega Man. Thank you for helping me defeat this evil scientist. And, well, you did most of the groundwork, but I was giving you orders. I'm sorry, Mega Man. You tried so hard, and I just took it all away from you. I'm sorry. But that's all she wrote, man. I might do other game replays, I don't know. Again, if you don't want me to do that, just say something. I don't know, I'll probably still do it, fuck you. Feels kind of nostalgic looking back at this. I really like that. This is a good feeling. Ah, Mega Man. We've been through some good times, haven't we? don't know what else to say. I appreciate anyone that's enjoyed. I appreciate anyone that hasn't enjoyed. I don't give a shit. If you've watched it and you've thought something, I'm happy to hear it. If you've watched it and thought nothing, well, I'm probably not doing a very good job. Thank you for it all, everyone. But the specialist thanks goes to someone who's really important in this whole process. It's me, for doing this. I don't know. I'm kind of running out of some games, though. I've looked, and I've done them so fast. I remember one day I uploaded like 4 videos in a day. It was ridiculous. So that's why I kind of slow down. And that's also another reason I'm considering replaying games, let's be honest. But for all of it, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed. See you later, boys and girls.